Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for your love and support of the channel. I really do appreciate it. And in today's pick a card reading, we're going to be looking at the channeled message of the day from Spirit. And to do this reading, I've laid out 3 piles of cards here. Pile number 1, you're going to be this gray and red crystal here. Pile 2, you're going to be the blue Aventurine crystal here. And pile number 3, you're going to be this green moon crystal here. So take a minute and focus on the piles and decide which one you're most drawn to. You can then scroll down to the description box below where I have timestamps listed for each pile. You can then click on your timestamp and you'll be directly forwarded to your reading. So let's get into this reading. Hi, pile 1. So you guys chose the gray and red crystal here. And you received number 11 here with green Tara. And it says compassion and empathy. Interesting. So I feel like the message from Spirit today, pile 1, is really about being in that energy. Sorry about that, pile 1. So as I was saying, I feel like the message from Spirit is about being in that energy of compassion and love and caring for those around you, being in that empathic state and really expressing love and care for others. So I'm also getting a message here, with the birds being here, that Spirit is really supporting you in that energy, and they're all around you, sort of guiding you into this beautiful energy of love and compassion here. So I love that for you guys. So you also have number 41 with wisdom here and turquoise. Beautiful. So I feel like another message from Spirit here is using your wisdom to guide you into this state of compassion and empathy here. I feel like this group is very wise, and you may even be an old soul here. Someone who's lived many lifetimes. But I get the idea that you're also very spiritual, and you may even have psychic gifts here, because we do have the deer with the antler here. So I feel like a lot of you may even be channelers or messengers for Spirit. And I also feel like Spirit is all around you here, because we do have the feather again. So there's a lot of wisdom within you, I feel like, pile 1, and Spirit just wants you to use that and let that wisdom guide you into this 5D higher vibration energy of love and compassion. So beautiful. You also have embracing here. And I feel like this is about you embracing life, really taking advantage of life and making the most out of it, and making the most of your time, and loving those around you and appreciating the beauty that's all around you. I feel like, on this card, we have this bird just perched here, and it's just looking around at all the beauty. And I feel like that is sort of the energy that Spirit wants you to be in right now, is just embracing the moment and really appreciating the beauty all around you. So I love that. You also have this card here. It says action. And it says, baby steps are still steps, and they're better than standing still. So Spirit is really calling you to take some sort of action today, pile 1. This could be action in terms of showing that compassion and empathy towards someone, or it could be action towards a dream or a goal that you have. But I feel like Spirit is saying here, any action you take is going to be helpful and is going to benefit you or others here. And even if it's a small step, it's better than doing nothing. It's better than no action. So even if you just tell someone that you love them today, or you tell them that they did a great job on something, that's better than doing nothing. So very interesting. You also have the coffee here. And the coffee is also about taking action. It's about waking up and really moving forward, taking some sort of action. Because coffee is something that energizes us. It stimulates us to be action oriented and to do things and to be productive. So I feel like there is this message from Spirit here about sort of energizing your step, and really getting things moving, really taking action towards your goals or dreams, or towards this energy of compassion and empathy here. So beautiful. We also have the third eye here on this card. So I do feel like Spirit is wanting you to really tune into that higher vibration energy, that energy of knowing the right thing to do, knowing the right thing to say, being in that high vibe energy. So I love that. So I want to get some tarot now to clarify this energy here. So you have the High Priestess. And that's beautiful because the High Priestess is in that energy of compassion and empathy. She's someone that naturally understands not only her own feelings, but others' feelings as well. She's very intuitive and she's very psychic. And she's also very wise. She holds a lot of wisdom within her. And I feel like this is your energy here. And this is the energy that Spirit wants you to be in right now, is tuning into that 5D energy, tuning into your third eye and really following your intuition and showing that compassion and empathy towards others and also towards yourself, practicing self-love and self-care. You also have the Three of Pentacles here. And that can be about taking that action that we talked about before, taking action to build our dreams, to make our goals happen, and understanding that it takes time, but you will make progress with every little step you take, Pile 1. You will be moving towards this goal here. So love that. You also have the Ten of Pentacles here. Wow, beautiful energy. Because the Ten of Pentacles is about success and completion and fulfillment. So if there is some sort of goal or dream that you're working towards here, I feel like Spirit is coming in today to say that you will get that. You will reach that goal, Pile 1, and you will be very successful. And, the Ten of Pentacles is about stability and establishing a firm foundation for ourselves. And I feel like that's what you're doing here. And we also have the birds again on this card. So I feel like Spirit is all around you here, and they're really working with you to create this Ten of Pentacles here. They're co-creating with you, and it's really beautiful, Pile 1. You also have the Six of Wands here, which is another beautiful energy because the Six of Wands is about success again, victory, achievement, being recognized. And so I do feel like there is a lot of success here that Spirit is talking about for you today. And I feel like whatever this goal or wish is, you will achieve it, and it will bring you success, and it'll bring you um, financial rewards, and it'll bring you comfort and security here. So I love that. So I just want to get one last message here for you guys. So Spirit, can I get a final message or guidance for pile 1, please? Final message or guidance, please, for pile 1. Okay, so you have this card here, and it says crystal clear, bright future, see the truth. Yeah, so again, I'm getting this energy of like you having some sort of psychic gifts here that Spirit really wants to talk about today. And a lot of wisdom within you, you know, the ability to maybe see things very clearly, or even see the future here, because we do have the High Priestess here. So I'm getting that energy, and I'm also getting the energy that your future is very bright. You know, we have the 10 of Pentacles here with the 6 of Wands, which is literally about a bright future, you know, a very successful and prosperous future. And I feel like that is what Spirit wants you to know today, that this is coming for you and you will achieve this, pile 1. So that is all I have for you guys today, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope it was helpful. If it was, please let me know down below. Otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile 2. So you guys chose the blue Aventurine here. Let's take a look at your message of the day. So you received number 11 with the Moon Dancer. Beautiful. So with the moon energy being here, I feel like I'm getting a few messages from this card. I feel like for some of you, you may be very in tune with Spirit right now, and you may be receiving messages from Spirit, downloads, guidance, or you may just be connecting with the moon and the moon energy. But I get this strong sense of spirituality here with this card. And, you know, the moon can also be about confusion, though. It can be about secrets and confusion. So for some of you, you know, there could be something that maybe you're dealing with right now in your life that is confusing or that is sort of hidden. But whatever it is, there's definitely, I feel like the moon is somehow speaking to you here, or maybe you're working with the moon in some way. So interesting energy. You also have Merlin here, number 18, and it says perception, magic, alchemy. Yeah, that's sort of the energy I was getting here, is that some of you, I feel like, are very spiritual and very spiritually gifted. You have this ability to create magic and to alchemize energies. And I feel like some of you, like I said before, may be working with the moon in some way in your magic or in your rituals. But I just get this idea of you being sort of this magician here and alchemizing maybe the negative things in your life into positive energy, you know. And I feel like you are establishing this equilibrium here, trying to find this balance in your life. And I feel like Spirit is very proud of you for really using your power wisely here and really using it to change your life in some way. And I feel like Spirit is working with you here because we do have the owl on this man's shoulder. So Spirit is here with you. And I feel like for a lot of you, they are giving you signs and signals here. So interesting. You also have flame here. And that makes sense because flame, represents action and this alchemy here, this ability to transmute energy and to create change in the world and change within your life. And I feel like that's what you're doing here. You're activating this magic within you to create this alchemy, to create this flame here. And I feel like it's really beautiful. And for some of you, this may represent like a creative project or dream that you're working on, because, the flame can also represent, it reminds me of the Ace of Wands in the tarot. It's about a new opportunity or a creative project. So some of you could be working on manifesting that as well. You also have medium here, number 6, and it says culminate, consult, connect, convey. Yes. So again, this energy of you being strongly connected to Spirit, pile 2. And like I said, a lot of you are magicians here and maybe even psychics or mediums. But I feel like you do have this strong connection with your guides and with your higher power. And you may even be using that to help others or help yourself in some way, by connecting with others and maybe conveying the messages that you receive. But there is this idea of you sort of being very in tune with your third eye and with your crown chakra here. So, and you also have the wolves here, which represent being a leader and guiding others. So like I said, a lot of you could be helping others here. Maybe, you're a counselor, or maybe you're a teacher or a guide of some sort, or even, a psychic. So interesting. You also have number 26 with keep the faith. Beautiful. So yeah, Spirit is really wanting you to just keep moving forward on your path here, pile 2, and staying positive and keeping the faith and believing in your own abilities, because you are this magician here and you hold a lot of power within your hands. And I feel like that is what Spirit wants you to believe in here, is your own abilities, your own powers, and this ability to connect with Spirit and even help others along the way. So I love that. So I want to get some tarot now to clarify this energy here. So you have the Queen of Cups. And that makes sense because the Queen of Cups is very spiritual. She's very psychic and she's very in tune with her third eye and with her intuition. And I feel like this is the energy that Spirit really wants you to be in right now, is this open, receptive energy where you're receiving the signs from Spirit and you're then incorporating them and using them to help guide you and guide others. So I love that. You also have the moon here. Wow. So more moon energy. So I am getting a strong connection with the moon here. So like I said, a lot of you may resonate with working with the moon or resonating with the moon, but there is that energy here of spirituality and connection and really tuning into not only your inner self, but also others as well, having that intuitive sense about others. So I love that. You also have the Eight of Pentacles. And that's all about working hard towards our dreams, towards our goals, and really putting in the time and effort. And so I feel like Spirit is guiding you today to take effort towards your goals and really believe in them and keep the faith in them. You know, don't give up on your dreams because you will achieve them, pile 2. And I feel like you have all the tools that you need to manifest whatever you're wanting to manifest here. So beautiful. You also have the Ace of Pentacles here. And that can talk about an opportunity, you know, a new opportunity to make money or to gain resources or to, you know, it can even represent like a new business or a new job. But I definitely see that there is some sort of opportunity here for you guys, however that resonates for you. And I feel like Spirit is saying it will be successful and it will be profitable for you. So love that energy. So I want to get one last message here for you guys. So Spirit, can we get a final message or guidance for pile 2, please? Final message or guidance. Wow. So you have howling success here. And it says high achievement, making bank. Beautiful. So yeah, this is Spirit's confirmation here that you will be a success, pile 2, and you will attain your goals here. And I feel like they will be very successful for you. And they will bring in this Ace of Pentacles here, you know, this high achievement or material wealth. So I do feel like whatever you're working on here or wanting, you will find that, pile 2, and you will achieve that. And again, we have the wolf here, which represents, you know, being a leader and taking charge, you know, guiding others, leading others, and really forging your own path, pile 2. So I absolutely love that for you. So that is all I have for you today, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed the reading and I hope it was helpful. If it was, please let me know down below. Otherwise, have a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile 3. So you guys chose the green moon here. Let's take a look at your message of the day. So you received number 4 with established priorities. Interesting. So Spirit is coming through today and really wanting you to focus on what is most important to you right now, pile 3. What is most important for you to do or to get done or to focus on? Because I get the sense that some of you may be sort of juggling too many things here, or maybe your energy is a bit scattered. You know, maybe you're getting distracted easily, or you're focusing on things that really aren't that important. And I feel like Spirit is coming through with this message about really focusing on your priorities and setting up your priorities, you know, figuring out what do I need to do today? You know, what is most important? What are my goals? So interesting energy here. You also have I am captivating here. Beautiful. So Spirit is also coming through with a message about really recognizing your own strengths and your own beauty here. Because I do feel like this pile is very captivating in some way. Maybe it's the way you look. Maybe it's the way you act. Maybe it's the things that you do. Maybe it's the job that you have. You know, whatever it is here, I feel like you are this captivating person here. And Spirit just wants you to recognize that and to appreciate that and to show that to the world, pile 3. So I love that. You also have number 39 with romantic love here. And it says, the frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. Beautiful. So for some of you here, there may be this counterpart here, whether that's a soulmate, a divine counterpart, a lover, a spouse, you know, whoever that is here. I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to embrace this love. And for a lot of you, I feel like it is a romantic love here. But I feel like this love is really making you into this whole person. And I feel like Spirit is really supporting this connection or this relationship here, however that resonates for you. And I feel like, you know, love is the highest frequency. It is the highest vibration that we can achieve and that we can experience. And I feel like Spirit really wants you to be in that energy here of loving and supporting and embracing your relationship with others and understanding that you are this beautiful, captivating person here, pile 3. You also have number 29 with the Herkimer diamond, and it says alignment, Earth Star Chakra. So for a lot of you, I feel like you are coming into this beautiful alignment here. This could be romantically, you know, within a relationship or partnership. But I also get the message here that for some of you, there's a need to come into alignment here. And I feel like it's connected with this card here about establishing priorities. I feel like Spirit is saying, in order for you to come into alignment, pile 3, you need to set up your priorities and you need to really focus on your priorities and decide what is important and what is not, you know, and really go through that process so that you can work towards coming into this beautiful alignment here. So I love that. And, you know, for some of you with the Earth Star Chakra being here, that reminds me of the root chakra, you know, and really grounding yourself, really grounding your energies, and maybe even doing some grounding exercises, you know, deep breathing or spending time in nature, you know, any of those things that really ground your energy here and help you come into this alignment. So you also have the Messenger here. Beautiful. So I feel like this is Spirit wanting you to know that they are all around you, pile 3, and they are this messenger for you. And I feel like some of you may be getting signs or symbols from Spirit here. They may be wanting to communicate with you about certain things and maybe even about coming into this alignment here. So, you know, if you see birds or notice birds on your path, that may be a sign, you know, that Spirit is trying to speak with you. Or you may actually receive signs from the birds. But I do feel like Spirit is this messenger here, and they're really wanting to communicate with you right now. So interesting. So I want to get some tarot now to clarify this energy here. So you have the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles can come up when we're sort of juggling two things, or maybe even many things. And I feel like it makes sense that you got this card here, because I feel like there's a need for you to really establish your priorities here and make sure that you're not juggling too many things. You know, you're not focusing on too many things, and that your energy is not being spread too thin. You know, there's a need to sort of come into alignment here and really focus on what's important to you. You also have the Magician here. And the Magician is all about manifestation, and it's about making our goals and dreams come true. And it's also about coming into this alignment here and using all of the tools in our toolbox to come into this alignment. So I do feel like Spirit is really focusing on that for you today, is really setting up your priorities and then focusing on those things that are most important, because you will manifest your goals and dreams here with the Magician energy. You also have the Seven of Pentacles. And that can be when we're working towards something. You know, we're working towards a goal or a wish, and we're putting in that time and effort, but maybe we haven't seen the results yet, you know, or maybe we haven't gotten the results that we want. But it's about hanging in there and staying persistent, pile 3, and really working towards what you want and establishing those priorities and then focusing on them. You also have the Queen of Wands here. And that's beautiful because the Queen of Wands is this captivating person here. You know, she's very magnetic and she's very confident in herself and her abilities. And she's very successful. You know, she takes action and she achieves what she wants. And she's also very aligned. You know, she knows what she wants and she goes after it. And she doesn't let other things distract her. And I feel like that's the energy that Spirit really wants you to come into here. So I just want to get one last message for you guys. So Spirit, can we get a final message or guidance for pile 3, please? Final message or guidance, please. Okay, so you have harvest time here, and it says good yields, get your reward. Beautiful. So yeah, there is this message here that if you set your priorities up, pile 3, and you focus on what's important, you will have this harvest time here, this time of reaping the rewards of your labor and really enjoying that success, those rewards. And I feel like that is sort of the end goal here, and I feel like you will achieve it, pile 3. So that is all I have for you guys today, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading and I hope it was helpful. If it was, please let me know down below. Otherwise, have a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye.